All right, guys, today we're going to be making our owl babies using some texture. So the first thing we're going to do is make a branch for our owl babies to sit on. You're going to use a black background and a brown rectangle. We're going to rip our paper to create some rough texture for our branch. So you're going to start on the short side at the top, and you're going to tear a wavy line across to the bottom. So I tore a little bit, and then my paper is getting really long. So I'm gonna move my fingers and pinch right here. Then I'm going to tear a little bit more, move my fingers, tear a little bit more, move my fingers, tear the end. So I have the top of my branch with that rough branch texture. So I'm gonna do this on the other side. So start on the side, pinch my fingers, tear a wavy line, scoot them down, tear a wavy line, scoot them down, and tear the rest. And all of our branches are going to be a little bit different, but that's good because it will look more like a real branch. Next, I'm going to take my brown paper and I'm going to crumble it up to make even more texture. So I'm just going to wrinkle it, crumble it into a little ball, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So here is my brown paper. So I crumbled it up into a little bitty ball. Then when I open it up, now I have a lot of texture on my branch. So then you're gonna kind of smooth it out a little bit. You don't want to smooth too much because your texture will go away, but you just want to flatten it out a little bit. Okay, so then I'm going to use my glue bottle and glue my branch to my background. So we want to use dot, dot, not a lot, and we want to put our dots close to the edge of our paper. So we're not just going to do dots in the middle because that won't stick very well. So we want to put dots close to the edges. So here's my paper. I have dots near the edges. I'm going to put it near the bottom of my paper. Okay, and then since our paper is wrinkled, we need to hold it down for about 10 seconds so you can count in your head. Okay, now we're gonna make our owl babies. First, we're gonna draw the ovals that are going to be our owl babies. You're gonna do a big one, a medium one, and a small one. So we're gonna use our hand to measure our owl babies. The biggest owl is your whole hand with your fingers pointing up. So you're gonna take a pencil and make an oval around your hand. You can finish the oval on the branch. So there's the oval for my first owl baby. And my oval goes over my branch a little bit. So then your second owl baby is your hand with your fingers tucked in. So I'm gonna trace an oval around my hands with my fingers tucked in. And then my smallest owl baby is my fist. So I'm gonna tuck all my fingers in and draw an oval around my fist. So now I have a big owl, a medium owl, and a small owl. Now we need to make the feather texture. Owl babies are very fluffy, so we're gonna use a sponge on a clothespin and some white paint. You're gonna dip your white paint or dip your sponge in the white paint. And then you're gonna kind of tap, tap, tap on the dry parts of your tray because you don't wanna have too much paint. So there's my sponge with my paint on it. And then I'm going to start tapping my paintbrush over my pencil line first. So go all around, cover your pencil line. Okay, and then after your pencil line is covered, then you can fill it in. So I'm gonna tap, tap, tap all over the black paper. And I'm tapping my brush. I'm not painting with my brush. I'm tapping because I want it to make that fluffy texture. All right, so then I'm gonna do my next owl baby. So I'll get some paint, tap around my pencil line, and then fill it in. And my last owl baby around my pencil line. And tap, tap, tap in the middle. All right, so there are my 3 owl babies. I have big, medium, small, and I also have lots of texture. Fluffy texture on the owls and rough texture on the branch. So we're gonna let these dry, and then next time when you come to art, we're gonna add our faces and our details. So you can put these on the drying rack and clean up your supplies.